Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 1 hour chart. We're sitting here just below 65 cents. It looks like the confidence is returning to XRP. But the last couple days were chaotic. And even in yesterday's video, I was very frustrated because all over X, people were hyping it up. This ETF is going to be absolutely game-changing for XRP. But in that video, I wanted to remind you on why you bought XRP. You bought it because of the utility behind this cryptocurrency. You know, in the very near future, XRP is going to be moving the world's money. We're not going to see a fake pump to the upside. We're going to see a real skyrocketing price on XRP. And that's why I told you, sometimes it's better to just do nothing. When this green candle showed up, I seen people all over X telling people, sell your XRP now. You're going to be able to buy back in at 40 cents. That's not how you want to, steer people in that direction. You don't know if it's going to drop to 40 cents. And look, it didn't. It held up almost right at 60 cents. And, now we're continuing upward from here once again. That's why you can't sell the hype or buy the hype. It's better to do nothing and wait until XRP does what it's built for, moving the world's money. And that is coming in the very near future. XRP relisted on major crypto exchange. CEX.io, a major cryptocurrency exchange, has relisted Ripple affiliated XRP token for its U.S. customers. You know why all the exchanges are in a rush to get XRP relisted? Because they don't want to miss out on what's coming. Wait until XRP really starts to take off. Wait until you see the FOMO money pour into this cryptocurrency. It's going to be a very exciting time, and you want to definitely be here for that when it happens. This is why you see representatives from Ripple and Circle integrated with the BIS org, because banks never had what it takes to build the new payment rails. So they hired people from blockchain companies to come work on their internal systems for them. Take a listen to this.
Down this way. And this is why I make the distinction between clearing and settlement rails, is that banks suck at technology. I know this. I've done technology for banks in my career. It's not that there aren't great people, but the challenges of legacy technology stacks, huge, often amalgamated businesses, and the fact that they're full of bankers and not software engineers means that when it comes to moving the clearing rails ahead, using new technology to do things that the next generation of Indian consumers, thanks to UPI, like getting your paycheck right after you do the work, are going to take for granted and simply aren't going to happen in the United States as long as we continue with the peculiar decision to let banks be the things that provide the clearing technology and develop the clearing technology for the payment system.
You know why the banks don't want to fix the payment system? Because they want to keep it complicated. Complicated leads to fees. And you can't even argue the fees because it's so complicated, most people don't understand it. But there is going to come a day where the weekly paycheck, the bi-weekly paycheck, and the monthly check disappear. You're going to be paid once the work is completed on a daily basis, because everything is pushing in that direction right now. And now we're going into the digital age, and either the banks are going to keep up or they're going to be left behind. And he's absolutely right. The banks do suck. They're never going to make us rich. That's why I don't keep money in the bank. BomoPay secures license in Hong Kong, position for more growth in the region. BomoPay is out there right now absolutely killing it. They're opening up more and more corridors. And the good thing about this is they utilize RippleNet, and they're also going to utilize XRP. That's how we get rich in the future. Harbor Custom Development, Inc., a United States-based real estate company, now accepts XRP and other cryptocurrencies as payment. You know, real estate market is absolutely changing. That's pushing into the digital age as well through tokenization of rent payments and mortgage payments. But then it's also accepting crypto as a payment option as well. But I still think the real estate market is going to collapse before it goes full digital. I think crypto will fix the housing market when it happens. Revolut Bank Europe now offers XRP for buying and selling via their app. You know, everywhere else in the world, we're starting to see a major transition. And as time goes on, you're going to be able to use crypto for a multitude of things. You're going to be able to buy things instantly using crypto. And that will lead to mass adoption. But we're not quite there yet. We're on the verge of that happening, and it's going to happen over the course of the next 12 to 18 months. I think things are going to amp up like we've never seen in the past. And 2024 looks like an absolutely incredible year to be a crypto holder. Tokenization's really going to take off next year as well. GateHub, Zoom, XRP, on-off ramps with supported Swift, SEPA networks. And you know, Swift is working in the middle of all of this. And a lot of people think Swift is just going to disappear overnight. Swift is going to be with us for years to come. I still think RippleNet is going to fix Swift. I think they're going to merge together at some point. If not, then Ripple will continue to take business away from Swift, and Swift will become something of the past. But I think that is the actual plan forward. And you got to remember, Swift already has most of the payment rails already put in place. It wouldn't take much for Ripple to fix those payment rails and utilize XRP for on-demand liquidity. Fake Blackrock XRP ETF filing takes a new turn. So now they finally took that document down off of their website. And the Department of Justice is now investigating. The big question here is, where is Gary Gensler? The cop on the beat should definitely be looking into this. You know, some retail investors lost some money because of this. But yet again, Gary is nowhere to be heard. He's most likely out there trying to crush crypto somewhere else. India's bank set to launch wholesale CBDC by January next year. Big Indian banks like Kotak, Mahindra Bank, and Yes Bank already partnered with Ripple in 2018. You know, we're going to watch CBDCs go live around the world in the coming months. And yet people still don't realize a new financial system is coming. People still think it's years away. When you talk to people outside of crypto and you mention CBDC, they don't even know what you're talking about here in the United States. But they will in the coming months, especially when that emergency situation happens and we will see the rise of the digital dollar. That's definitely coming. People can deny that all day long, but that is the path for the digital dollar. I even see now, if you really take notice, the Fed is handing more and more power over to the Treasury because the Treasury has a better chance of rolling out a CBDC. The U.S. government, expressing concerns over the rapid developments in quantum computing, made an unprecedented move by requesting NASA and Google to shut down their quantum computer projects. This decision has left the scientific community in a state of bewilderment, especially considering the potential benefits that quantum computers could bring to space exploration, cryptography, and other advanced technological fields. So it looks like once again the U.S. is going to be left behind. Now they're shutting down the quantum computer, I don't even know what you want to call this. Revolution, I guess, would be the best word. The rest of the world's still pushing ahead. I think the U.S. just deliberately wants to be left behind when it comes to innovation. And then all of a sudden, we're going to see the U.S., once we see a new administration take office, all of a sudden, we got to keep up with innovation now. We got to catch up with the rest of the world. And they're going to have to dump a ton of money in to do that. You know, if you put your hands into the government, you will always be left behind. And anytime that there's something new, something good that comes out, something that can push the U.S. ahead, they shut it down instantly. I don't understand the logic in that. Senate looks to speed ahead on temporary funding to avert government shutdown through the holidays. So it looks like the government's going to stay open once again. Then right after the holidays, we get to hear how they're going to shut down the government and they're going to face another shutdown. You know, they're going to spend through whatever money they get very fast. It's going to be gone within a few weeks. And it's the reason why people here in the United States, they want to stop paying their income tax. Because think about it, if the government can just print more money, why are we paying taxes? Then you pay those taxes, and none of the money is spent to help things that are going on around you. Look at the major cities in the U.S. They're becoming third world countries, little by little. Crime is on the rise. Homelessness is on the rise. Yet our government seems to be spending a hell of a lot of money, but none of the problems are getting fixed. That needs to come to an end. Abolish the IRS. This is happening now. The USA is turning white over its last Treasury bond auction failure. Nobody wants to finance the U.S. Nobody wants Treasury bonds. And any country that's buying it up is getting a sweet deal on those Treasury bonds when it happens. But you know, the days of everybody looking to the U.S. are coming to an end. BRICS is showing the path forward away from the U.S. Other countries are taking notice. They want to join the BRICS now. We're watching, you know, things transition very fast. And once the US dollar starts to drop, you better be holding crypto. And like I said, crypto was always the path for me. That's the path to my retirement. Most likely you're looking at the same thing right now. Crypto is your path away from your 9-to-5 job. It'll give you financial freedom to do all the things you ever wanted to do. Breaking, Powell has achieved a soft landing, Jim Cramer says. Well, looks like we're in for a hard landing, because anything Jim Cramer says, you can expect the opposite. I think 2024 is going to be a very tough year for people outside of crypto. People inside of crypto are going to get very rich. But what are we going to cash out into? We're not going to be cashing out into US dollars. You know, we're going to have to find other options or just not cash out at all. Maybe get passive income from your crypto. Borrow against your crypto. Lend your crypto out. Who knows? You know, I think we're going to see a major transition and we're going to see technology push ahead very fast next year. We might have a lot of new options that we could talk about. You know, a lot of people keep saying, put your money in a trust and get, but again, it's paid out in US dollars. So what's your options? Nobody really knows yet. We'll cross those bridges once we get there. But until then, stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.